Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
And Chris Woods is not returning. Supergirl. We just finished watching the season 3 finale.
This is a rant.
This is a rant because you know something.
Because
I'm feeling a lot of emotions, but right now I'm really pissed.
No, I'm very sad.
I'm pissed. So get on my level.
So this might turn into me being pissed in a minute or two, but honestly, like you could just see my eyes. Like, we've been crying after that finale for the last couple minutes, and honestly, I don't understand. We've been trying to understand. We went on Twitter. We got even more pissed off because we saw that he's not coming back next season and that this was pretty much planned. And I mean, they said that it's left open where he could return if he's available and all that, but
you're not gonna make me love a ship just to take it away from me. Like, what the fuck, Supergirl writers? What the hell?
And what makes me mad about it, what makes me mad about it is that you built up this ship, like, this season. Why the fuck would you do that? If you were just gonna have him leave, like, why did you do that to us? Like, you literally, like, when they had that scene talking about the dreams and then they got interrupted, that literally, like, that foreshadowed that canon. Like, they were gonna get back together. We were gonna get a kiss. We were gonna have them back together.
That was the closing of that storyline. Like, and everything.
Literally, even the beginning of this episode, we got the closure with Imra. We got them. That was a great scene. The closure with that relationship, only to have Mon-El leave. I don't understand.
No, what even was it? Like, remember he was all like he couldn't hold her and it hurt him that he couldn't hold Kara. And like, he didn't even hug her goodbye?
Yeah.
What was that goodbye? That wasn't even a goodbye.
We watched it. We watched it twice.
That wasn't a goodbye scene.
That was like.
That
scene was like, I didn't feel it. Like, I don't know.
We felt something. We felt.
No, but I didn't feel what I wanted to feel during that scene. I didn't feel closure for the two of them, and I think that's what they were trying to get. And I didn't feel that closure either. It felt like they were gonna just see each other like in a couple of days.
Why didn't they hug? They don't know if they're ever gonna see each other again. They've made each other who they are now. Like, they've helped each other be the hero that like Kara made Mon-El the hero that he is. Like, she was such a huge factor in it, and he didn't even hug her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that scene just was weird.
What was that?
Everything we got, it was just, I don't understand.
Listen, we all remember what happened last year, but last year we had hope. This is something else. We're going through something completely different right now.
This is not good.
This is really bad. We are in a sinking boat. We are on the Titanic. We are on the Titanic.
We're on the Titanic. The Titanic is sinking and we are going down into the water and drowning. Like, that is what is happening.
And Karamel aren't allowed to fit on the fucking door, apparently.
No, they're both dead.
They're both dead. I am so devastated.
Guys, I'm sorry. We're trying to, we want to make you guys feel better, but honestly, right now we have, right now it's not looking good. It really isn't. And, I mean, he didn't say that Chris would never be back on the show. He said that if he's available, they can have him come. But that's not what I want.
He's gonna be available.
I wanted canon. I wanted him back on the show. I wanted them together. That's what I wanted. And listen, if you're gonna be one of those people that are gonna comment below, this show is more than about ships. Then just don't even bother commenting that, because people can watch a show for whatever reason they want. You don't get to tell somebody why they love a show. And yes, there is more to a show than ships. There's other characters, there's other things. But if a person is watching a show because of a ship, that is totally their business. You cannot tell them that they can't do that. And it just,
guys, the reason we started watching this show was because of Karamel.
Yeah, the reason we did start the show was because of Karamel. Yes, we do love other things about the show, obviously.
Yeah.
If you watch our reactions, you know we love Wynn, we love Alex, we love other characters. But yes, Karamel
is our favorite.
And we are devastated right now. We really are. No, I mean, we're gonna watch next season and see what happens, but
we'll be watching, but I'm just really disappointed.
Honestly.
I'm so disappointed.
And I'm really disappointed in what they did.
That's literally what we've been leading this entire season. Like, it was such a great story, Karamel. Like, it was so, Mon-El's development was so great. And we got to see Kara and Mon-El fall in love with the person that they became in that time apart. And we literally had Mon-El, admit to having feelings for Kara.
And what really scared me about it was that they were both so okay with it at the end. Like, it did give closure in that way that they were both at peace with him leaving.
Yeah, no, it was like, very different.
Kara didn't even really react to it in a way that was like, she wasn't upset about it. Like, at least it didn't seem like she was like that upset about it to me. Like, she seemed almost like proud of him because that's the kind of hero that he is, and that's great and all, but
it shows how like selfless Mon-El is. Like, he's willing to put aside his own happiness just to go save the world.
It does.
And you know, it kind of, you know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit?
And listen, that'd be fine if he was coming back though. If this was only for like
a little
while, but this is like it. That was the end of his storyline.
They set it up for a Legion spinoff though, I think, which is strange. Like, you know what it reminded me of?
Unless we get news we're getting that, I wouldn't even think about that. I'm not gonna hold my breath for a Legion spinoff if they aren't even gonna give it like say anything about that.
I don't know, but it reminded me of, if you guys ever seen like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it was very like Buffy and Angel. Like, Angel ends up leaving and he has like his own show, and Buffy is like stays, and like they both like save the world in different places.
Yeah.
And like it's like that true love, like star-crossed type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it reminded me. Lovers, they both have like different paths. They go their own ways. They're both saving the world.
But they still love each other.
But that love is still there.
That's what it kind of reminded me of. Like, another thing that, not as much, like I think it's more probably like the Buffy and Angel type of thing. If you've never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, highly recommend that, because also Buffy and Spike are great. But anyway, yeah, it kind of like if you've seen Smallville, like Clark and Lana.
Yeah, it reminds me of all those, like, yeah.
That first love that you have. Why'd you have to do that to me? I can't.
Not fair, because that's not what they were leading up to. Like, that is not, like, what you...
That's not the story you were telling this season. Like, what was the stuff? What was the dream? What was them in the garden? What was that? What was
giving Mon-El, like...
There were so many hints.
Everything with Mon-El was leading up to him not going back. That's what I don't understand.
It was all...
And I get it, that it was out of the blue. Like, he wasn't planning on it until he got the... He wasn't planning on it until he got that news. But, like, why as writers would you make us think that he was gonna stay? Like,
why would you do this to me? This isn't fair. I'm really mad at you.
I don't ever see Karamel together again. Like, I can't even think of that. Like, we're not gonna get that anymore. Like, they couldn't even kiss goodbye. Like, you didn't even give us a kiss goodbye. Like, nothing. Not even a hug goodbye. Like,
they didn't even mention... Oh, this is what I'm also pissed about.
And then he fucking threw her the ring.
No, yeah, the ring. Huh. I thought that was foreshadowing a proposal. How funny was I? No, what pissed me off was at the end, when Kara and Alex were sitting on the couch, and they mentioned the couch. The couch.
Oh
the
God,
couch.
look at us on
Why
the
you
couch.
gotta throw the caramel couch in my face? Like, you just... Was that necessary for them to sit on the fucking couch at the end? Like, that just really killed me. Remember when Mon-El read Harry Potter on the couch?
Don't start saying memories. I'll cry again.
Remember when they snuggled and they watched Game of Thrones on the couch?
Guys,
you know something? You can take my ship away from me, but you can't take the fan fiction, so fuck you. At least Mon-El is still around in the fan fiction. The Karamel fan fictions will help us with
I don't want fan fiction. I want canon relationships on my screen.
One day.
I wish that we could give you a little bit of hope in all of this.
So my hope is that like Melwood's still alive and thriving. So Melwood's great, but
I'm just gonna live through Melwood now, I guess.
We're gonna live through Melwood. If you guys are familiar with Vampire Diaries, we loved Vampire Diaries and we loved Klaus and Caroline, and that's like we've never seen the originals, but like Klaus went to a different show. And they're still, like, getting together on the show, apparently. Like, there's hints of that becoming, like, real and stuff. So, you know something? You never know. Do you think, though, that we are going the Kara and Brainy route? Because I know that that's a relationship in the comic.
Listen, guys. I'm not gonna ship that. I don't care. I am Karamel till I die. I'm not shipping her with Brainy. I'm not going to be happy if they just make her and Brainy a thing. I'm not.
I'm going to go cry a little bit more. Drink some wine.
This is what, honestly, this is what I feel like TV has become for us.
And then the 100's on tomorrow, so that's wonderful. Well, by the time this video is up, it'll be our breadcrumbs. So I hope that we get some good Blark content at least, but right now, my shipping heart is just in pain.
I don't know what else to say.
I hate you writers right now. I'm so upset. Why'd you do this to me? Alright, so we just had to get that out, and we know that some of you guys are probably feeling similar towards, like, the same way that we do, so we'd love to talk to you guys about it, and please be nice to us in the comments. Don't be bad.
Do not tell us. Honestly, guys, please don't tell us that there's more to a show than just ships.
I don't want to hear that.
That is like the worst thing that you could say to somebody that ships something, because it's just so. It's so demeaning. It's so mean, and it's so demeaning, and it's just.
We're eventually, like, if the day comes to it, I'm sure that we're gonna have to do a separate video about how important a shipper is to a TV show. But you know.
Just please be respectful. If if people are, I know that a lot of people are upset about this, please do not try to make them feel that their feelings are invalid and they shouldn't be feeling like this, because it's just not right. And, you know, if you're upset about this, you have every right to be upset about this, and you can be upset about this, and you could talk about it on Twitter with us and with other people who are upset, and please don't feel that you need to be that it's not right for you to feel like that, because it's fine, because you're allowed to feel however you feel, and
exactly,
you know, we're allowed to be upset about this.
And if Karamel was your favorite part of the show, know that you're not alone, because we feel the same way that you guys do, and you
don't have to feel bad about that.
Don't feel bad. Be proud of that. It's okay. It's okay. Your feelings are valid, and don't listen to what anybody's gonna tell you, because I'm sure that Twitter is like
especially all the immature people who ship other things that are going to probably throw a party about this, because I saw that on Twitter too, that people are celebrating Karamel being over. So just please
be respectful
and just ignore those people, because they honestly are just full of hate, and just ignore them, and we just have to stick together, us Karamels.
And I'll be alright, guys. So let's talk about let out your feelings. Let out that anger and those upsetting emotions down in the comments below.
Be respectful down in the comments. And if you guys want to talk to us on Twitter, you can. You can
talk to us on our Twitter and our Snapchat. We're at City of the Fields.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.